Dressing up and eating lots of candy for Halloween can be fun, but what happens when the holiday's over?
Yeah, Alyssa Hefner spoke to some people who are celebrating and a recycling specialist to learn ways to keep the environment in mind this spooky season. Alyssa?
Courtney, Dave, many Halloween costumes are made out of polyester, and these materials can take years to biodegrade. And often the Halloween candy wrappers end up in the storm drains instead of a trash can. We often associate pumpkins, candy, and costumes with Halloween, but unfortunately, many of those things can be harmful to the environment.
The size of an item really matters for recycling, and most candy wrappers are A, really small, but B, they're also mixed materials. So they may be a combination of metal and plastic or paper and plastic, and mixed materials like that usually are not accepted in recycling.
Laura McCoy with the North Carolina Department of Environmental Quality says candy wrappers should actually be thrown away instead of recycled. Then there's the question of what to do with your costume.
Textile recycling is kind of few and far between all throughout the state, so it really depends on where you are as far as what you could do for textile recycling. But reducing and reusing are your two main go-tos for that.
One ECU junior says she's trying to think about future use when it comes to her costume.
Just kind of wore what I could find in my closet. One, because of just price, and then two, it's just easier because I can rewear those clothes.
Her friend Natalie Philman says if she is going to buy something new, she'll make sure she'll wear it again.
So I always buy clothes that I can rewear that are either at like thrift stores or like Plato's, Goodwill, stuff like that.
And as you're cleaning up your Halloween decorations, consider how you're disposing of your pumpkins as well.
There are tons and tons of jack-o'-lanterns thrown away every year, and if you have the ability to backyard compost them, or if you have a local composting program, or even if you want to put the seeds out and stuff for the birds and the squirrels, that's a great way to reduce waste. It's pretty low investment, but pretty high yield.
If you can't think of a second use for your costume, consider handing it down, re-wearing parts of it, or donating it to your local thrift store. Reporting live in Greenville, Alyssa Hefner, WITN News.
All right, thanks, Alyssa. And while the city of Greenville says they do not accept any clothing in their recycling bins, Goodwill or My Sister's Closet in Greenville does accept Halloween costume donations.